Hi fairies, so this is a little video where I go through Pixie Hollow's badges and some of FairyABC's badges because I like random Pixie Hollow nostalgia stuff. I won't be including event badges in this video, but I will include some seasonal badges. So let's get started. These special badges are Arrival Day badges, and they're given on the anniversary of when your fairy was created. The new fairy badge is automatically given as soon as your fairy is created. You'd earn these badges from winning a certain contest. The art award is given to fairies that make it to the official art gallery, but was also given to the home design contest winners before the home design award came out. The Home Design Challenge Award badge was created in, I think, 2011, and it was changed in 2013. The Fairy Writer badge is for those featured in the Pixie postings, and the Theater Award is for the winners of the 2010 Campfire Story Writing Contest. There's also a badge for the Fashion Spotlight winners and the winners of the 2013 Bake Off raffle. These badges were only for certain events. The Harvest Hustle one is for the top Harvest Hustle scorers during the Autumn Jubilee. The other badges are for the top scorers during the weekends of the Great Games events. The Talent Star badges shown here are rewarded from completing the Talent Star quest. First, you'll need to complete the Iridescent Story quest Halo's Puzzle, and that will unlock the Light Test quest. That will give you the Light Star badge. Then you'll unlock the Tinker Test quest, which will give you the Tinker Star badge, and so on. These badges are awarded to the Camp Challenge winners in Camp 2013. Each talent was able to win one challenge, with the Garden Talents winning the Sign Up Challenge, Tinkers winning the Wilderness Challenge, Light winning the Garden Challenge, Animal winning the Craft Challenge, and Water winning the Party Challenge. All talents received the Unicorn badge near the end of Pixie Hollow's life. Here are some more honors badges. The Founding Fairy badge is for those created in the pre-beta or beta. The Intrepid Traveler badge is one for fairies imported from the Tinkerbell and Lost Treasure DS game, and if you're imported from the Tinkerbell and Lost Treasure DS game, you receive a special Tinkerbell quest, which should give you this badge. And there's a donation badge for those that donate during the one-day-long donation drive in 2010. And the Farewell badge was for free in the ballroom right before Pixie Hollow's closure. And here are some badges, which are actually some badges which I created. I created them in, I think, 2015 or 2016 or so. And I created these when I really wanted to reconnect with old friends. So I created badges for this project, I guess. Looking at them right now, I feel like the badge requirements on these are kind of difficult, but the badge designs are some of the personal favorites which I've ever made. These badges are for playing a certain minigame 5 times. The party badge is for playing one minigame at someone else's party. These badges are for practice crafting 5 times, and it can either be baking, tinkering, or tailoring. These badges are for gathering 50 of a certain ingredient, and 50 ingredients don't have to be present in your pouch at the same time. These badges are earned by adding a new friend to your friends list, with the first one being 1 friend, second being 5 friends, and third being 25 friends. These badges are earned by exploring all the meadows of a certain season. These badges are earned by exchanging friendship messages with the friendship bracelet. These badges are earned by exchanging a certain number of Tink points from the Pixie Hollow Fairy game. And these badges are earned by collecting all the charms in a certain category. The Florific badge is earned by collecting all the charms. Many of the minigame badges are earned by playing a certain game a certain number of times. For example, the starter badges are earned by playing a certain game 5 times. Now I'll show you the other minigame badges. The high score badges are earned a bit differently. You need to reach a certain score in a single round, and the required score to get these badges varies depending on the game. These badges are earned by playing the multiplayer games a certain number of times. Fan is earned by playing 5 times, Super Fan by playing 10 times, and Devotee by playing 25 times. These badges are earned from Vidya's Daily Spin. They can be earned by playing the game a certain number of times. These badges can be one of your 3 prizes from Vidya's Daily Spin, with Sour Plum being the most common, Lucky Purple Feathers being rare, and Sneaky Mr. Twitches being very rare. These badges can be earned by collecting a certain number of rocks, which can be earned from Vidya's Daily Spin. The gathering badges can be earned by gathering a certain number of a certain ingredient, and for the first few, it doesn't have to be all be in your pouch at the same time. And the starter badges are earned from gathering 50 of a certain ingredient. For the royal badges, you need to gather 10,000 of a certain ingredient, but 10,000 of that ingredient needs to be in your pouch at the same time. And the badges for the wilderness ingredients all work the same way as the ones for the meadow ingredients. These badges are earned by doing a certain number of mainland quests from kids, ranging from Paw of Approval being the easiest to Flitterific Kit's Cadet being the hardest. These badges are earned by redeeming codes for certain Disney Fairies products. The badges available are for completing the Sweet Trees collection, completing the Frosty Fashions collection, and collecting 3 of the Pixie Sparkle dolls. The top badges here are earned for hosting party games, and the bottom ones are earned by playing games at others' parties. These badges are earned by leading a certain number of wilderness groups. And these badges are earned by joining a certain number of wilderness groups. And these badges are earned for helping 50 of a certain wilderness animal. These badges are earned by practice crafting a certain number of items. The super badges are earned by crafting 25, Flitterific by crafting 100, and Royal by crafting 500. And these badges are earned from personal crafting a certain number of items. They work the same way as the practice crafting ones. These badges are earned by donating a specific number of wardrobe and storage items. These badges are earned by adopting a certain animal friend. The Friendly Feeder badge is earned by feeding another fairy's animal friend 50 times, and it doesn't have to be the same animal friend 50 times, just so you know. Just feed one animal friend that isn't yours 50 times, and the Flitterific Trainer badge is earned by helping a pet become full grown. These badges are earned by growing 1 day, 3-day and 5-day seasons are a number of times. Star badges are earned by planning 1, Super by planning 25, and Florific by planning 50. These badges are earned by singing to another fairy's plan a certain number of times. The rating badges were available during the beta back when you could rate other fairies. You'd earn these badges for giving or receiving ratings. The first badges are for giving or receiving 20 ratings, the second for 50, and the final badges are for giving or receiving 100 ratings. The badges were retired once the beta ended, and in November, the badges were removed from fairies who previously earned them. In 2008, there are seasonal ingredient donation badges each season because it was back when you could donate ingredients. There will be badges for different ingredients in each season. There are the summer starter donation badges, which you earn for donating 20 of a certain ingredient. Now I'm going to show you the other donation badges. In 2009, instead of the regular tailoring badges, there are seasonal tailoring badges which can be earned by practice tailoring a certain number of items during a certain season. The left column has the starter badges, which can be earned by tailoring 5 items. The super is earned by tailoring 25, and Florific by tailoring 100 in a single season. Also in 2009, there is a favors badge each season, which you'd earn by doing 20 quests during a single season. Starting in the summer of 2010, there were seasonal bunch badges earned by collecting a certain number of bunches within the season. Similar to the donation badges, there will be different ingredient bunches per season. These are the summer starter badges, which are earned by collecting 1 bunch, and all the starter badges are earned by collecting 1 bunch. These badges are similar to the friendship badges in the original Pixie Hollow. They're earned by adding friends, and their looks come from previous Pixie Hollow badges. These badges are awarded to famous fairies of a certain talent. To be honest, I'm not sure how they're received, but these badges are the same as the Talent Star badges. These badges match the zodiac signs. You can actually request to have one of these badges based on your sign. These badges are awarded from admins to fairies famous for taking photos such as screenshots and posting videos. These can be earned by posting photos and videos on the forum. These badges are awarded for using the site for a certain number of hours. Here are some more FairyABC badges. The Who I Am badge is taken from the Pixie Hollow Farewell badge, and it can be earned by posting a fairy showcase. The Fairy Active badge is awarded for sticking with FairyABC, and the 10,000 coins badge is earned by, you guessed it, earning 10,000 coins. I created these badges in 2016, I think. You know how in the old Pixie Hollow when you'd sit on a table in the tea room, tea and treats would appear? I decided to create badges based on that. The first two badges are for making the tea items appear by sitting on the tables. The third and fourth badges are for making the cake appear on the tables, and the cake can appear when 4 fairies sit on the same table at the same time. Each table has a different type of cake that appears, and the royal badge is for those who experience all the cakes. I created these badges in 2015 or 2016, I think. I always thought it would be cool if there was a library in Pixie Hollow where you'd read books, and you get these badges for reading the books. These are honestly some of my favorite badges I've made personally. I especially like the first 3 badges. These are some badges I just recently created, and they're earned from unlocking the different talent skills. The reason why I just seemingly randomly add these rainbow color crystals to the badges is because I just finished writing a short story that was randomly about rainbow crystals, and it was supposed to be like about Tinker Talent Academy. So I've created these badges in I think 2014, and they're a reward for meeting famous fairies. These badges are another one of my personal favorites. I also created badges for being Pixie Pals and being specific famous fairies like Tinkerbell or Silver Mist. Phew, we're done here, so thank you so much for watching this video, and in the comments please tell me the badge you're most proud of. Thanks for watching and fly with you later.